What's up guys, it's Fonshway, and I'm always getting asked by you guys, how do I always get those perfect headshots? How do I always never miss? How is my accuracy always good? Well, with over 157,000 headshot kills in the game, and with it being basically ingrained in my brain at this point, I do have actually some tips I can offer you guys to help you improve your headshot accuracy. Ironically, I'm an auto-aim player, but I still get asked how I get these headshots. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 tips that I think can really help you get headshots a lot better. So with the first tip I have to offer for you guys today is to use the zoom. I see some of my members in my crew's montages that they send on my Discord sometimes, and I notice that a lot of them don't actually ever zoom. For some reason, they never use the zoom button. Now the zoom button is actually R3. When you press the button down while aiming, you zoom in. This will make you a lot more accurate, especially if you're in medium range distance where sometimes headshots don't really register. So the zoom button feature is really useful for when you're going for headshots. The second tip I actually have for you guys is one that maybe I wouldn't recommend if you're not that good with headshots yet, but if you think you're really good with headshots, then I would recommend going for one shots more often. And the reason one shots are really effective, like how when you see in my clips I go for one shots quite a lot, the reason why they're so effective is because sometimes when you shoot a lot, the weapon actually has a recoil, and this recoil sometimes might make you miss. So if you go for a one shot and kind of like sniping, how it's hit scan, which means you shoot them and it hits them. With auto aim, it's also the same when you go for a headshot. If you go for that one shot, it's basically gonna be like a hit scan attack, and they'll most likely die from that one shot. But if you spam the button, sometimes that recoil might make the dot bounce up and down, which will make you miss that headshot. But I only really recommend one shots if you're already really used to going for headshots. Sometimes people try to headshot and they'll aim at the chest, or they're not really used to aiming up with the right stick for a headshot. So my next tip will actually show you guys how you can improve getting more used to aiming up with the right stick. So my third tip is actually to practice on bots. Now you could practice on whatever bots you want. Sometimes I'll practice on the cops in free mode, or sometimes I'll go to my practice map that I made and practice on NPCs there. So in my practice map, since I have a lot of NPCs everywhere, I practice headshots and going for switch kills. And right here I also go for one shots a lot too. Now if you guys would like to make your own practice map, I actually made a video on how to create a practice map, which I'll put in the card above. This is my third tip here, is go to NPCs or bots and just practice your headshots here. You don't even need real players to go against and practice your headshots on, because practicing on bots is just as effective to improve your headshot skills. Now I actually do have one more extra tip for you guys, and this isn't actually about getting headshots, it's about what to do in a situation when it's long range. So for short range and medium range distances is when you want to go for headshots, because these distances are when headshots are most effective. But when it comes to long range, you guys want to not aim at the head. Instead, I suggest for long range to either shoot at the body or maybe even aim a little more down. The reason for this is because the weapon recoil plus the bloom will scatter all the bullets around there, which will deal a lot more damage than aiming up. And also because in long distance, accuracy is naturally reduced, so going for a headshot really is not the best way to go for when going for long distance kills. Well guys, those are my tips for this video. I hope it improves your guys' gameplay with headshots. I'd like to mention real quick that I sometimes stream here on YouTube, and I usually stream death matches and I play them with my subscribers. So if you'd like to join my death matches or play with me anytime, just check out for when I do a live stream and we can play some matches. And also I answer any questions you guys might have in the live streams as well. So if you're interested in watching my gameplay or asking me any questions, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you guys know when I go live. I don't actually have like a schedule of when I go live. I'm not like a streamer. I sometimes go live just randomly. So I suggest you guys just have the bell on so you can get notified. Don't forget to drop a like on the video as well. And yeah, that's about it for this video guys. I hope it helps. I'll have another playlist right here in the outro that has more tips and tricks if you're interested in learning some more techniques on the game. That's about it for this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.